It's another video from Ozzy's Robot. Brought to you by the Banana Collection.
Happy Mother's Day, everyone. Welcome back. I have a little bit of a different video today. And, due to the interest in the Coochee Coochee machine, which has done surprisingly well on this Mother's Day, I wanted to show you some documentation, ephemera. Ooh, this is tough to do. This is going to be tough to do. Let me pause this. Okay, that's better. I was able to pause it. And anyway, so this is some of the documentation that goes with the Coochee Coochee dancer. And I'm going to start off with this. This is what actually attracted me. I mean, obviously, besides the machine itself, which I thought was spectacular. But the previous owner had quite an interesting history. And this woman here was actually the inspiration for the dancer. She's the showgirl on which the actual machine was built. This is a reprint from the New York Times. You can see that from 2007. And this was somebody that lived in this row house. So this is information that I'm planning on getting framed, and the collection that it was previously in had a few more items in there. Original Madame Zeta, which I have one, but just incredible condition. And let's see in here. Actually have an early image of the Coochee Coochee dancer. Now here is the dancer, Little Egypt, an original postcard. Can you imagine? I mean, this is probably early 1900s, I would imagine, or late 1800s. I'm not quite sure what this is. This is a museum, and it's kind of like referencing automatons and mechanical stuff. The Musée des Arts et Mœurs. Is this in France, maybe? So, got to be careful because a lot of adhesive lying around. You can see some of the items. So I'm not sure if it was displayed here at some point. Could be. But probably one of the most amazing artifacts in all this is, now this is a copy, but this is the original. Here's the original, and it has two copies. But the original advertising of this machine, Paris Mechanical Wonders. So you wonder if this was actually at that museum, although it tells you there the Albert Picken Company. The French Coochee Coochee dancing figure. And somebody mentioned the streets of Cairo. They picked up. A couple of people actually saw that. And look at this. $200. You know how expensive that was for back in the day? I think that was more expensive than the 50s rocket rides, which is unbelievable. Here's Albert Pick. And so this is the first cover of the 1903 catalog. So was it in the catalog itself? And I'm not quite sure what the pick has to do with these automatons. 1903 Albert Pick used an entire section voted to machines of Mills novelty Most of the machines shown were produced long before 1902, some dating back to 1886. So that's pretty cool. I have to try to find the Albert pick. So now I have 2 of these copies, actually more than 2, which I can understand because you're always worried about if something can happen. And finally, this is the actual music sheet. Look at this, 1893, the Cairo Street Waltz. There's your Coochee Coochee dancer. Price is 50 cents. So a lot of the information ties this woman, even here, this actual woman, as the dancer that inspired this machine. And she was actually, allegedly, and I have no reason to doubt that, the girl depicted on the music sheet, too. So this is all something, you can see how many sheets are in here, but I'll probably sort of box frame this, frame the original. I think this is the original there. This, one of the early pictures here. Very elaborate clothing. And then the story here of the girl herself. And I have to just kind of unravel the connection to this museum in France. So that's your interesting ephemera, your documentation, your history on the Coochee Coochee dancer. Let me know what you think. If you like this kind of stuff, subscribe to the channel and thumb up the video. I always appreciate your time, and I'll look forward to your comments and the remarks. And with that, thanks again. Enjoy your Mother's Day, my friends, and I will talk to you later.